All right, what's up? What is going on, guys? Yeah, sorry, I was running late.
No, guys, this is what's going on. We actually are friends. So we're in the backstage. We don't get to talk to each other for 2 days. It's like 2 whole days not talking. So then
Yeah,
we enjoy talking. So we
yeah,
kind of get bogged down with talking about stuff, and then we having reactions. And like when we bring you guys these things, these topics, we don't have, they're not planned. Our reactions aren't planned. But sometimes we get into minutia of talking about it, and then we get caught up. That's
yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
happens. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I mean, it's the same thing on stream. Like on stream, we'll start talking about something, and then like an hour later, So
Oh yeah, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah, So yeah. I mean, I always find that as when it comes to like podcasting kind of stuff, like I always find those the more entertaining, where it's like, people kind of hanging out and having fun and just kind of talking and then, for live ones, and then the chat is just, part of it. That's why I always like the live podcasts more
Sounds
than,
as lies.
yeah.
Even though me and him do the same exact thing. Anytime Danny's like we late, just because me and him are sitting there talking.
Even afterward, like, was it not this past Friday, because I had to head out, but the Friday before, like the three of us were on for another like hour and a half. Just, I'm not even streaming. We're just like just in the Temu StreamYard. Yeah. Although I gotta admit, I do like a lot of the features that it has. So
I think it's actually I like his stuff. If it got everything else together, I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, honestly,
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
it's all the little things that they don't have a good vertical stream. They don't have all these other things. But if they could get that together, I wouldn't be problem with that.
Yeah, worked out. Whatever. Yeah. We've got Turtle Man and Ship Navi over on the Vert.
What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us, man.
Let's see. But we're just gonna do a quick rundown because we got some surprise. We got some Black Panther kind of stuff that happened recently that we wanted to talk about. Well, one, I haven't watched it. Brian sent it to me, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. So we're like, well, we were gonna watch it in the back backstage. I was like, let's just do it. Let's just watch it live. I'll keep an eye on just in case we get in trouble with YouTube, but I think it should be all right.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
But yeah, just quick rundown. We got Fernando, we got Collector in here, we got Ace, we got Fernando, Ace, Mama Bear. Always appreciate Mama Bear. Delta Dan's in the house.
What up, Delta Dan? Anzo, of course, actually, Anzo just got off his stream. I was watching with him and Chris and Danny. That was cool. So.
Yeah, I was kind of curious to see what they were talking. I saw the title, so I know they're talking about Oscar stuff. But I was kind of curious to see. I'll probably watch that tomorrow. Who we got? We got Derek. What's up, Derek?
How you doing? What's up?
What's up? Ship Navi said I'm on YouTube.
Right, yeah. What's up? Thank you. Thank you for coming and seeing us on YouTube, man. It's cool. I enjoy the vertical of this, and then it's cool with the phone. It's a quick watch. You keep on going through things, but come back and keep on watching. So I enjoy it. Thank you.
Yeah, we I think now that we know how to mess with the Vert a little bit better, we've been messing with it a little bit. Trashing one battle, it's
100%. Oh, bro,
I
hate it so much.
Yeah, and people are just like, it's good. I was like, at best, it's good. Like, it's not. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Ship asked if you saw the Hello V Boss. I know that's that one on Amazon, I think. Yeah, it's an animated one. It looks right up my alley. I just never got around to watching it.
It's hard because we have so many things now to watch.
It's so hard.
God.
Yeah.
I'm literally watching
something I do want to watch.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then what? Not tomorrow. Wednesday. Invincible comes out, and then next week Daredevil comes out.
Yep. And then the week after that, we get The Boys.
Oh yeah, man. So much.
And then
good
2 weeks after that, we get From, and then it's just like keeps like going on. And then don't forget about Maul.
Which one? Maul. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that trailer tonight.
It's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah. Ooh, I still haven't read the damn comic. I got to read this comic.
Oh,
I know it's like a prelude to the show. Yeah, it's a prelude to the show. So it's on.
He's badass.
I mean, it's Maul. He's always badass. So yeah. So I watch has been hotel. That's another one. That's another one I'm gonna watch.
It's just so hard. I mean, and you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna take a couple days when we do C2E2. When we're not C2E2, I'm gonna catch up everything up. I'm going to watch just crazy amount of stuff. I was thinking about even getting a hotel from Friday to Saturday just to be there early.
That Omar was telling me something like that. One of my other friends, he's like, oh, I kind of want to get a hotel, but I think he said if he goes, he's not going to bring the kids because last time the kids they weren't really into it. So they're still a little young. I'm
not bringing them again until to Sunday when I'm looking for Andy Wire. Yeah.
I marked down the booth. What booth he's in, so we don't forget. But but Sunday I'm bringing my kids too, because like there's an age where it's all great because they're so young, so everything's just like, oh my god, and then they get bored. They're at that
exactly,
like somewhere like 6 to like 11 or 12 or something, and then at a certain age they get back into it again. So right, like last year, my kids, that was the first time I took them, and as soon as we walk like into like not even the main floor, but just into like the hallway where everyone's walking to get to it, there's a dude dressed up like in an inflatable like Godzilla, and both of my kids like look at me like, damn. I was like, yeah, I see it. So
Catwoman or Cyborg, okay. From Mama Bear, she wants either something Catwoman or Cyborg.
Okay. Done. Oh, we can definitely do something like that.
I think we're gonna do something like a surprise for you guys, because Fernando's always here, Ace is always here, Mama Bear's always here, Anzo's always here. If I see anything I know you guys love, collectors 100%. So if I just see something that I know you guys like, I'm just gonna grab it. It doesn't matter what it doesn't have to be this huge thing, but it's something I know you guys like. I'm gonna just grab it and we just be able to send it out to you guys. Because you're a part of us. So
they're a big part of the channel. I know Collector said he wanted like any Pokemon kind of stuff. So every time I'm at the thrift stores, when I get DVDs or looking at through DVDs and Blu-rays, I constantly look for Pokemon, and then finding out it's like insanely hard to find. It's like a rare like thing to find any physical media Pokemon at the thrift store, because a lot of people hold on to them. That's like the biggest issue is a lot of people hold on to them, or they resell them themselves. So
Pokemon, Star Wars,
Star Wars.
We talk about a lot of this stuff. So when I know you're engaged, I like little notebooks, and I always try to write this stuff down because you guys are just awesome. So,
speaking of, obviously, I know I said it before, but I think sometime last week, Lawrence was in here and he's talking about Marvel Rivals, and then all you guys were talking about Marvel Rivals. So when I was at the thrift store, I found these brand new, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. So one's like Captain America, Iron Man, puzzles, brand new, still sealed in the box. So we're gonna do giveaways for these soon.
I still got like 4 things to give away too. I got the whole Monopoly thing too. We could do.
Yeah, I got that Villains, the Villains board game, brand new.
The Villains one, Oh,
but
that's awesome.
It's the Marvel one, so it's like Thanos is on the cover.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
And I bought it to resell. It doesn't really resell for a lot, but it's cool. And I was like, I have nowhere to put it, obviously. So I was like, I'll give it away. So,
oh no, that sounds awesome. I can't wait to do that. When we come back from C2E2, we could do a big giveaway for all those things too.
All right, collect anything Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, 100% Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
All right. Yeah. All right. We'll see all your comments, but I really want to get into this video because I just wanted to watch it. Because once you see it, guys, you'll know exactly why I wanted to watch it. Specifically me.
Yeah. So I want to check it out. But what's up, Jason?
What's up, Jason?
I know he had his tournament the other day. I gotta watch that. So, oh man, but appreciate Jason coming in. Yeah, the Villainous is very cool. Yeah, board games are fun. I love board games. I can't wait till my kids are old enough where they can
I
focus
forgot.
on a board game.
Brandman went to the Bulls game today.
Oh yeah.
So
He said he's gonna be on later, but I mean, well,
It
for
depends on
him, he doesn't have to spend an hour in traffic to get home. So
that's true. He could be on in 15 minutes and then be back right now. So
yeah, but he might stay out and drink more.
You never know with him. Exactly. Exactly.
Well,
I don't know if you guys were on the stream when Brandman was drunk. It was a problem.
He was. You were there, Mama Bear. I'm pretty sure you were there because you've been here for a while. But yeah, he was in his like tank top, but he was like laying on a couch and he was like pretty drunk.
And we didn't know. I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on. I hope he has pants on. I had no idea if he had pants on because it was that bad. Yeah. Oh man, that was funny.
I mean, he didn't have pants on. No, luckily he had underwear on. Otherwise, we'll be banned and Mama Bear will have a clip for life. Yeah, that was the way he addressed it.
Yeah. We were like, oh my God. So it's so hot. Like, what's he doing?
Because you're drunk, man. Oh, you missed that one? Oh man.
That was so funny. Oh my God.
That was funny. Oh man. So I play all the DC comics deck building games. So fun.
Oh really? That's cool. Okay. Okay. Another thing to look up.
Yeah. We have a Bob's Burger board game. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Everyone's like, that's crazy. Yeah. That's what we're telling my bro. If you want to go out and have a good time, by all means, man. Like, you're not, it's not a job. You're not obligated to show up.
I said, you don't have to come on, man. He was so alpha. I'm so sorry I missed. I'm like, man, B, you're good. Yeah. No problems. Oh man, that was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
He was folding clothes and he was taking clothes off. And I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah, he was like, so that was like before he had his little desk that he has now, but he was on the couch and he was like laying down on the couch. So it's like this and he's, horizontal.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
Yeah. Oh man.
Right. Let's get to this thing.
What's up? Yeah. So this is on what, Carmelo Anthony's podcast?
Yeah, Carmelo Anthony's podcast. He had Aldous Hodge on, and he was talking about T'Challa. So I just wanted to play it with you guys to see what you say.
Yeah. So it's a longer clip. So if I wind up pausing it, it's because I might need.
We see something because I'm looking at the studio too. So just in case,
just
we get the warning, we'll pause and we'll discuss.
Yeah. But it should be all right. But go ahead. That's on you. Go ahead.
All right, play.
You've spoken about how meaningful a role like T'Challa would be. If you are entrusted with that Black Panther role that is so culturally significant, what would carrying that mantle mean to you?
Well, to me, as I've spoken on this before, like
he's so
that to me is a very delicate
like lean,
situation.
You know what I mean? Like just like lanky.
Like
people
his
have to first understand the value of what it is
and
what it has laid down in order to understand how to carry it forward. The value of Chadwick playing this titular king and what that meant was because we don't get it as far as American cinema, we don't get it in real life.
Yeah.
We don't get our Shaka Zulu. We don't get our Queen Nzingas. You know what I'm saying? We don't get our Patrice Lumumbas, our Tomas Sankaras. We don't get that. But we have it in this fictionalized form through King T'Challa. And the value of that representation for kids to say, regardless of how fictionalized it is, I can still see myself in that. I can still see myself now through a lens of expectation of being that. That's what it means. That's why it was so well received. That's why it made so much money, because the dollar spoke, because this is what the culture is aware of. They know this about themselves and they're happy and relieved to see it reflected. So if you're going to step into it, it's not a situation of, oh, I'm just coming in to be an actor and I'm this cool role in this. Unfortunately or fortunately, you're going to have to realize you're carrying on a legacy that was already started by Chadwick Boseman, may God rest his soul, and Ryan Coogler. Regardless of who it is that steps into those shoes, I think you got to walk with that awareness, because whether you want to or not, it's not up to you. That's the effect that's going to be had, and that's the expectation of the audience. They're going to expect that you come in there with that degree of reverence and respect to actually push that legacy forward. I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm a big, like, I came up on graphic novels and all that. But Black Panther was, I believe, the first Marvel film to cross $1 billion at the box office, right? They were hitting high numbers before that. But I think it was the first one to cross $1 billion at the box office. People are surprised. I'm not, absolutely not. And they're like, well, why? Well, you have the wonderful nature of Marvel and all that, and the commercial aspect. That's crazy. And it's great and it's amazing. But culture pushed it over.
Yeah.
Because now you have a cool factor of how it is represented. Obviously, that doesn't happen without Ryan Coogler and him putting his touch on it, because he is aware enough and wise enough and talented enough of a filmmaker to understand how to make a great film. Where the brilliance comes in is he understands how to roll in culture in a very relevant way, where everybody gets a seat at the table and gets to enjoy it and gets to understand. He understands how to translate culture in a way where it's still honest to who we are as a people, while still leaving an open door for everybody else to come and enjoy it. Right now we see, Letitia Wright, she carrying a man who shouts to Letitia, but if they ever bring somebody else to step in as, T'Challa, or maybe playing his son, also T'Challa, or like an alternate, version, whatever.
There's a bunch of multiverses now and stuff. They can do anything with that.
But the thing is, there's an extra value added to the representation and the symbology of that character that must be acknowledged if you're going to step into the role, because it's not like, Chadwick walked away from the role. It's not like he left. Unfortunately, he passed.
Yeah.
He was still in his bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all still mourn that. I didn't even know Chadwick well. I'd met him, and, he's real cool, great energy, gave me respect. They gave him respect and all that. And I ain't gonna lie, when I heard the news, I cried. I didn't even know him like that.
Yeah.
But I understood what we lost.
Yeah.
I understood what it meant. And it hurt.
Definitely did.
So, you got to understand the value of it. It's special. There are a few roles in this life that have an extra sort of weight to them. And that's one of those that supersedes the nature of fantasy or superheroism or any of that. It has an extra added value that has to be regarded.
It's rare that like a role like that is available. You know what I mean? Like it's almost
very
like
far and few in between.
I think it's the most sought after, talked about like role in cinema right now. It's like, who's going to be that guy to be the next person? Almost like when they're looking for a new James Bond, or they're looking for a new Superman or a new Batman. It's like, who's the next Black Panther?
That's responsibility.
That's a huge responsibility.
Even more so for Black Panther than it is for James Bond or Batman.
Especially given the circumstances.
This is heavy as the head who wears the crown at that point in time. Like, are you willing to take on that responsibility, that spirituality that comes with that too? Especially if you going into that character. That's a different character, because you can't go into that character without understanding and addressing what came before you. Right. So, and that within itself is a whole nother play that you got to worry about. And if you ain't strong enough to handle that, don't even come out for the role. That's basically what's what's being said.
It's gonna be scrutinized like a politician.
Yeah,
like that's how it's gonna be looked like.
It
like
will
that
be.
person.
But I think to your point about being strong enough to handle it, I think that something that you have to consider, because there are a lot of actors who don't want to have to consider those things, and to a degree, the fairness in being able to just play a role and have it be separated from who you are in your life should be applied, but that's not always the case. I think the difference here is, to your point of having the strength to take that on, is that I think Chadwick carried the same grace in his real life that was reflected on screen, so you couldn't really separate the two. It's always going to be synonymous. and that there becomes the expectation.
Yes.
And are you fit? Are you prepared? Are you, even gristled enough to wrestle with yourself to even stand in that? Because that is the expectation.
Yeah. There's certain roles that like you can separate the man from the joint, but like if you get cast as Batman, you Batman everywhere. You know what I mean?
That's
if you get cast as Black Panther, you like they
unless you do a weak Batman, and then you
still always get the Batman sort of, you know what I mean?
Bad Batman.
Like Clooney, you look at Clooney, you're like, all right, he was Batman.
You don't want to be the bad Batman, though. You don't want that on your resume.
Hell no, man.
All right, yeah, but I just thought that was cool. Yeah, but yeah, I want to hear what you guys think about all that. And this is why I want him.
Yeah.
For me, this is why I want him. He understands what's going on.
It. Yeah. He understands it. He understands like the weight that it carries, and he understands why so many people love Chadwick, and he says it in such a simple way where I never really thought about it that way. It's just like, it's because he was such a great person in his personal life that it matched so well with him being a king on screen and a superhero. It was like, yeah, because that's how he carried himself in real life. So that line started to blur, and that's why so many people were like, no, you can't replace him. But I was like, but there are other people.
But that's why you should do that. Who can do it and have the same respect for it and understand what it is to be that character and what it does for the culture. And
because he said that's the expectation. He said that's the expectation. So now that's the bar. The bar is up here, and it's like whoever comes in and puts on this mask needs to understand that that's where the bar is. Because then, because I heard other people talk about it too. Is like outside of the movie, you have to be a certain way. And you have to understand that that's the role you're taking, which means that's the person you need to be even outside of that movie. Like you can't be drugs and women and everything outside and be Black Panther. Like you have to be a great person and also a superhero.
You have to be a king in your regular life too.
Yeah.
You have to be like, hold that royalty. Why did it work for Angela Bassett to be Ramonda? Why did it work? Because she's royalty even on the outside. Yeah. When she says something, this is a commandment. This is something you're going to do. That has to be what you carry with the role. You're carrying. I think what he said was, there's very few people in our real lives that carry that honor, that give you examples of being, the idea of being a king, being a good man, being a hero, all in one. You don't get that in real life. So we have this embodiment in this character. And that's why it's important that we continue with this character. Why continue to tell the stories. There's lots of stories to be told. To continue to give us examples and give my kids examples, to give your kids examples, to all that, to what you should be and what you can be and what you can stand up to be. Because it's not just what's going on in the movie, but it's the character of the person who's behind that character, also giving you that same type of respect. I love it. That's why I want Aldous Hodge. Not that I hate anyone else, but he understands what's going on, and he's a man, and he's ready to stand up to that, and he's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
I know it hits me hard. I just saw that. I was like, man, I really want to talk about it.
It's just even the part. Also, what's up, Drew? I see you in here.
What up, Drew?
And we'll get into the comments in a second, just so you guys know. But even when he talks about Letitia Wright taking on, the mantle, he's like, shout out to her and stuff like that. But he goes, but T'Challa has to come back, and he said something, I know we are not like big fans of, with TJ and this and that, but he, at least he's like, I get as an actor, you kind of need to play the game and stuff like that. And maybe that's what he actually believes in,
It sounds like he's talked to Marvel and he understood that's what they might want to do, but he was trying to say, I wasn't doing all of it. Whatever, T'Challa's story needs to get out. I don't want anything to do with TJ.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you know. I don't want anything to do with him. But he said all the right things and allows him to be able to get his foot in the door and give respect to who that character really is. And man, Marvel, if you're listening, please give me Aldous Hodge. Ryan Coogler, you're obviously a GOAT. That's fine. Give me Aldous Hodge. Give me T'Challa. Give me the real T'Challa. And let someone who could carry on the legacy that Chadwick really, he obviously did it. And he did a wonderful job at it. And he will always be synonymous with the character, but someone who could carry along.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing you said with Christopher Reeves? When you need someone that's going to embody that same character, that carry along that same type of character. And everyone you look at, you're looking like, is it that type of Superman?
Yeah.
You can do the same thing here.
Yeah.
It's been long enough.
Yeah.
And especially if someone respects everything he did, this could be wonderful. So please, pretty please, sugar on top. Give him opportunity.
Yeah. I 100% agree with that. Like all three of the guys, everything all three of them said, for the most part was pretty on point. Even like the one dude, said that it's like a very sought after role. Like, a lot of people want it. I was like, but that's like the opposite of what we were hearing before. And I know we talked about it before, and other people talked about it before. It was like, how are you going to say that? Oh, no one wants to step in those shoes. That's a lie. There's many people. There's a lot of people who probably wouldn't fit in those shoes. But to say that no one wants to be the next Black Panther is wild. And Aldous Hodge is a perfect.
He's literally like
example.
This.
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, he's literally like that one kid
going on TV telling people like, guys, I can do it.
And Marvel's like, I don't see anybody. That's literally what it is. Yeah.
It's so funny because like literally Hawkman in the movies was like T'Challa. Like that's what he. Plus he's already. I don't know if you guys have watched Leverage. This is what he's been doing.
Yeah,
he's been showing his cross. Cross is amazing. So like, but he's showing his acting chops. He's showing he can carry a show. He's showing he should be the guy. Just tab him. Let him be it. Come on.
Yeah. Even in I thought it was a bad movie, the Black Adam movie. He was one of the saving graces of that movie. Him and Dr. Fate. I can't think of his
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah,
Pierce Brosnan. Both of those guys were like saving graces of that movie. Because they were so freaking good. They were so good. But I was like, but if you take like that plus Cross plus Leverage, like you take all his stuff and like, mush it all together, it's like. There it is. That's the child.
It's like the words. Mama Bear has the perfect thing. She said he has presence. He walks on the screen. He commands presence, and he steals the entire thing that's going on. That's just what he is, and that's what you need to be a king, and that's what you need to be T'Challa.
Yeah. Because I'm like, how tall is he? Because I know at least he seems pretty tall in on TV. 6'1".
He's like 6'1",
which is tall for an actor. Pretty tall for an actor.
Like 6'1", 200 pounds, 195 pounds. He's a big dude.
Thanks for subscribing. Yeah,
oh, dude, the GOAT. Awesome, appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, so that was it's just right there. This is right there. Yeah, he would not. I think he'll knock it out of the park. And again, like it's somebody who understands that it's also how you carry yourself off screen. It's how you carry yourself off screen. And he has no major. He has like no. Well, he's not popular enough where people are gonna like start
following around,
hounding him outside. Outside of certain things. But he is. He's not a nobody. But
exactly.
But a role like this could really lift him up to the next level.
Make him a superstar. We could be talking about him in 8 years. You give him this role in 8 years, we could talk about him as the top Black actors out there.
Yeah. I mean, look at Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan started off with Fruitvale Station and moving
but you saw
up
something about him, right? You saw something.
He always had something.
And now we see now he wins the Oscar.
He had the
win.
Like Mount Versa.
Can't wait to talk about that. He has a presence about him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man. I would have.
That made me feel good.
Yeah,
I got that on my chest.
Well, let's see what you guys are saying in chat. Where we at? So, Mom Bear said that's my Hawkman. Yeah, I liked him. I really liked him as Hawkman. I liked his suit. It was very comic booky. He was just like a really good Hawkman. So he already proved he can be a superhero.
But the way he was Hawkman, with the money and the jet and controlling the situation, and his presence when he was there, I think that was an audition.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then Click said, "Is this guy gonna be taking over for Black Panther character?"
I've been pushing it.
I hope. The hope. He's definitely been talking about it. I think more than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never really seen any other actor talk about possibly, playing him or the importance, even just the importance of T'Challa. He's definitely been doing it for a while now.
I think Damson Idris is probably more what Marvel wants.
Yeah,
but Aldous Hodge is what I want, and I think the people, even in the old, if you look at the Ultimate Black Panther, even that looks like Aldous Hodge. Like when you really look at T'Challa, like he looks like what he has. He has the presence. He has all the things. So why can't we just go with it, man?
It's too easy, man. Too simple.
Why are we making it hard?
So, yeah, I wouldn't complain if you did. Interesting. I think the guy would make a good Black Panther, 100%. Sorry, a little laggy. I agreed. I like him to play the role because he gets it and he understands what it comes with. Exactly. Ace. Oh man. And of course, we got Drew coming in saying what's up. Noodle the goat subscribing. Appreciate that.
You are wanted. You are cared for, people, and this world truly love you. That's good to say because people need to know that.
Yeah, especially right now. Appreciate the kind words. But yeah, he has a presence. Enjoyed him in Black Adam. Yep.
It was great. He was great. Straight out Compton. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dang, I forgot about that. Yeah, if it wasn't married, that would be my king. Even he's like, wow. Before that on The Wire. Was he on The Wire? Really? I didn't watch The Wire like that, so I can't really say I remember a lot of The Wire, but
I just love.
So, so he's been around. It sounds like he's been on very popular shows.
Yep. I think he has the presence to be something special. He needs a chance.
Prefer Aldous over Damson. Same, because exactly what Brian said. But I think that they want to go with TJ, so which means you want to go with somebody younger, and Damson he just kind of fits that mold. Even though
they're only a 7-year difference between them, but Aldous Hodge is a man. He's a man. Damson Idris is a man too. Now I'm not saying he's not a man, but it's he's there. You can make Damson Idris look younger. You can say that he's 24, 25 and believe it. Aldous Hodge, the lowest you could get, say he's 33. The dude is a man. He's past all that prime. He's still in his prime, but he's still past all that young guy stuff. He looks like a veteran. I got you.
Well, yeah. Damson's too young for me. At least we know where the line is then.
Damson is 33. I want to say Damson Idris 33, and Aldous Hodge is 39.
Yeah, he's 39. He's gonna be 40 in September of this year. And Damson is just 34.
So you're saying
35 in September as well.
So there's really only a 5-year difference between these
so
two?
they're legit 5 years apart. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're only 5-year difference. But I get exactly what you're saying because you see these pictures of Damson Idris and it's you could even F1. F1 they made him seem like a younger, inexperienced, newer guy.
Yeah.
You
put Aldous Hodge in there, all of a
Brad
sudden, Aldous Hodge is gonna look like he's 35 years old. That's what he is.
Yeah. I would have it just even Aldous Hodges, Jonathan Major, not John Major, sorry, John Stewart.
John Stewart.
I think that would have been awesome, too. But it's just he's a superhero, man. He's a superhero, and I think I don't know. I don't know if enough people in Marvel or DC see it, So,
but we're telling them. But the problem is, I don't know if you guys saw the Feige news over this weekend and how he talks about he doesn't listen to anyone. He makes his own decisions. He just goes with it. It was a report. He talked about everything. I don't necessarily believe it, but that's what he talked about. And I think he did it on purpose. That he's saying, I'm making my own decision no matter what you guys say. I don't listen to the rah-rah. I don't listen to a YouTube. I don't listen to any of that stuff. But you should. And then, or just hear us and then make your own decision. Bring the guy in and say, let's see what he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but I mean, Feige is a dude with a plan, for the most part. And and you could tell when everything went to shit after, Endgame, when the plan, I think, was being forced to change because of upper management, the people above him, that, and I still say it. Feige has had some problems. Don't get me wrong, he has some problems, but I think for the most part of why that the multiverse saga was a big issue was because of Bob Chapek, the CEO of Disney at the time. And
but you don't like bringing a lot of people in between and have middle management and have all that. That's how it works.
Yeah, and it's not even middle management. As in, like, oh, these guys also make great movies for a long time. You brought in fucking bankers. You brought in bankers as middle management. I was like, what? That's so stupid. So,
let's get all your friends in here, guys. Let's get.
That's pretty much what it was. Bob Paycheck. That's what it was, because he forced them to, like, you got to put out all these shows. We want this. Like, you got to do all this shit, and it's too much for one person. It just was, So that's why the real question is going to be after Doomsday and what's going to happen after Doomsday. Because if it sucks, then it's on Kevin Feige. If it's good, then you can kind of be like, okay, there's an argument.
I look at it though. I wonder if they're going to be able to save him, because I think a lot of people are excited by it. I don't know. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. But. Black Panther is going to play a big part in it, one way or another, whether it be TJ or a variant T'Challa.
He has to. If you want to do Secret Wars, T'Challa has to is super important.
Yeah. And that's our hope, at least, is that they pull a T'Challa from a different universe.
Give me a variant. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah,
and
just at this point,
give us something good for a little bit. Just warm my heart for a little while.
Yeah.
And what if they do this? I just want to know your opinion about this. What if for Secret Wars they give us a variant T'Challa, and for even Black Panther 3, they start off with the variant T'Challa, and then they bring up the TJ story later, and they go forward with TJ, but they give you T'Challa to finish up the roles. How would you feel then? Because they're rewriting everything, they're redoing it all.
They're redoing everything, so there's going to be this soft reboot, one way or another. I don't know. It depends on how they go and do it. But then again, it's the same problem that we talk about all these other things. It's you're making it way more complicated than it needs to be.
Yep. There's no reason to do it, but if you really need to go ahead and do something, I'll complain later. I still will complain, but just I don't know.
Yeah. Like, who do you think Denzel will be playing?
Chibi. That's what I'll go with. As a villain, I will go with that. I think he can do it. He looks like, if you saw Gladiator 2, the ring and stuff, he's a little bit older right now. I think a Chibi would be perfect for him. And the Witch Doctor, kind of even more than that, really. The Sorcerer. He's a villain. He's a good villain, and I think that can work.
Yeah, and Denzel plays like good bad guys.
He makes good guys too. I can do anything with Denzel.
Yeah, exactly. But and then the biggest issue that I think Marvel has right now is, I don't even say issue, but the thing they have right now is Coogler's big. He just won an Academy Award. Granted, it wasn't for directing.
Let's talk. We need to talk about that next because I'm going to rant on that.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Nice little segue. But yeah, that's that cool little Carmelo Anthony podcast. So, but yeah, let's move on to this Oscar stuff. Bring this up. So I wind up watching the Evan edition with Zach. I pretty much watched most of them. You know, I was kind of hanging out with them because a lot of times I couldn't watch the show because like the kids won't let me. You know, so they weren't streaming it like how we do or like a watch party or anything, but they were watching it. So anytime something happened, they'll say it. So and then they'll talk about it and stuff like that. So it was like watching it through them, which was nice. So for at least for Sinners, since we're talking about Ryan Coogler, Ryan Coogler won best screenplay, original screenplay, I believe. Right. Obviously best score with Ludwig because the dude's already 3 Oscars in, 5 Grammys. I think he has what it is. Yeah. I think he has an Emmy. Like the dude's like super close to having an
EGOT or something like that. It's something like that.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, but it's like you said, it's Ludwig. I mean, dude, amazing. So those two, I thought that were gonna be for sure wins, just because there's no one else in those categories that we're gonna even be close. But the next two were cinematography was a first huge one.
Ever win cinematography? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was so good. Seeing that, and even her speech really brings up a point. I heard somebody else talk about it, that Ryan Coogler, and it makes sense, especially what happened with Wakanda Forever, is when he finds his people, they're just not like his like, you know, his like work, you know, person he always goes and gets. It's like, it's almost like his family, you know what I mean? Like it's wild on how much.
Yeah,
you know, and it's not just just not the actor. It's not just Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. It's the costume design woman. Like she does everywhere all his costumes. Everywhere he goes, you know, I'm sure she's, you know, the cinematographer is gonna follow him everywhere, you know, because he like a great artist, especially somebody or a great leader, you know, finds people to do the job and doesn't micromanage. And it sounds like that's what he does. He finds good people. He's like, I'm gonna let you do your thing because you understand. Yeah, you understand what my vision, you know, and that's what you're supposed to do. So,
but also, I think he explains his vision to everybody. He explains exactly what he wants to do. He lets them cook, but he also lets them be part of his thing. He doesn't say, "Oh, I got a plan and that's it." He lets them understand what's going on. They're part of the experience, and I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Hey, what's up, Sully? He goes, this just found Honolulu for the next 10 days, but I want to say aloha to Sporting. That's awesome, Sully. Have fun, man. I know. Have fun, man. Take pictures, all that good stuff, man. That is awesome. We have Sully streams from the beach.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, matter of fact, don't do anything. Just enjoy being in Honolulu. Don't miss nothing. Yo, watch us from the beach. Man. That'd be it.
That's the other thing. But that is awesome, man. Have fun. 10 days. That's awesome vacation, man. I want to go to Hawaii one day.
Yeah,
for sure. So that is awesome. Appreciate Sully coming in, saying what's up, even on vacation. So
that's awesome.
Saying hello to everybody. Oh man. But yeah.
So
it's just
what they went after that. So we thought about,
because also, well, real quick with that, because after she won, what did Coogler do? He ran all the way to the back
and
grabbed her son and took him all the way to the front stage. I was like, this man, and you know, and that's like part of me was like, I get why he felt like he had to do Wakanda Forever the way he did. I'm not gonna blame him, like, oh, that's stupid. You can't grieve like that. It's just like, you know, like there's things like, I don't know, you know, but it's just like how close he is to these people, you know, and they legit become his people. And that was the one thing I got from her speech, besides her, just, everything else, but just from Ryan Coogler is like, oh, you're family. Like that's it. Like you're part of the group. Yeah.
Ludwig said the same thing. Oh, whatever he wants me to do, I'm there.
Yeah.
He does something. There's something about him that brings the best out of people, but makes people feel like they're wanted and that they're needed and that they're special. There's something about him that does greatness. And I gotta say, as much as I hate on him for all black fathers got to die, I always say Ryan Coogler, he seems to be one of those real special people. Down to earth, real people that takes care of his people. So I can't hate on that at all. And not to just not hate on it, but he really is this next great thing.
Oh, 100%.
We really think about what Sinners really do. And what Michael B. Jordan said kind of outlines it all, but we gotta get there. So.
Yeah. So that was the one thing I'm like, who does that? Who runs? Because he was in the front row. Or second row, technically, I think. And he ran all the way back there and got her kid. So, that just tells you like what kind of guy he is. What's up, Travis?
Travis.
Yeah. So that was the third award, which was a kind of a surprise, which was a good surprise. And then the big one was Best Actor. I think everyone thought Timothée Chalamet was gonna get it. He won it in all the other kind of forms, except for the SAG. Michael B. Jordan.
So all the SAGs said it.
Yeah. So, and then that's the people who vote on it, are SAG. So the they went up there and then they said he won, and he even seemed surprised, and that was such a great night for him.
The things he said.
Yes.
His speech was so perfect and spot on, and talking about, and I don't know, as a black actor, I know you always have to talk about, I'm only here because of the people who got me here. So he talks about Sidney Poitier, who's probably the real GOAT. We really want to talk about the one who's really done it and did it in a time where no one would accept you. And just that presence. And when you talk about presence, that's it. Or you talk about Denzel, who should have won it for Malcolm X, won it for Training Day, whatever. But that how special it is for him. Or Jamie Foxx for Ray, how great that was. Or Forrest Whitaker, or Will Smith. And he did not forget Will Smith. No matter what happened at the Oscars, he still gave him his flowers and did not care. That was phenomenal too. And he just talked about all the backs, and he said, to say my name that same breath just is amazing to me. And then he just gave honor to everyone. And what he said to his mom about his mom, he said his dad, my brother, my sisters are all here. And then he still gave respect to everybody, all the actors and everyone that was with him as Sinners, and Delroy and Rumi and all that. That was just, he didn't forget what was going on. And he understood the assignment, and it made you feel good. That good man, it seems like a good man got to actually win.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what we just heard from Aldous Hodge, talking about like having a presence off screen as well, and Michael B. Jordan is that guy where like he's great on screen, but he understands the roles he's taking and understands the importance of a lot of these roles that he does, especially with Ryan Coogler, So yeah, that was such a great speech. I mean, so many people online are like, I'm crying. I was like, because it was so many people like, oh my god, like I'm crying, like because
I'm not crying, you crying,
and it was just such a like a big thing, for him, even for the movie Sinners, one thing I did see that it was kind of a joke, but it was kind of not. Somebody on Twitter said, this is the it was like, this is math in America where a black man has to work twice as hard to get the same award as a white man.
Which is funny because he had to do two roles.
That's why it's like he had to do two roles to get one award that Timothée Chalamet was like up to get, So there he is. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Enjoy the game, and they won. You the good luck charm. Nice. We know now.
Yeah, we actually won.
Hey,
So,
it's always good news. But yeah,
Mhm.
so yeah, we're just talking about the Oscars,
the Oscars.
and Michael B. Jordan winning.
Still a little pissed off that Sinners didn't win Best Costuming.
Which made
That
no sense.
no,
So me and Tank were texting back and forth, and we said, well, the next best one is probably for costumes because it only makes sense. What
Yeah.
else? Who else is going to win? Now, but I will say this. I understood Frankenstein.
yeah,
As mad as I was like, nah, I understand Frankenstein.
yeah.
It
was on point.
Yeah, the Academy always sucks Guillermo del Toro's dick whenever he puts a movie out. So
Well, I thought Frankenstein was pretty good. I don't mind that.
I liked it too. I liked it too.
Yeah, if you were gonna lose to one, that would probably be the one, at least for costume, for something like that. But
I will say, losing director pissed me off.
Yeah.
To know what? Like, oh my god, to what?
Yeah.
To who? I hate that damn movie. And we all hear how great he is as a director with everything he did to write and direct and put it out there and for the culture what it did and all these things, and then nothing. And one bad after another gets it. I was like, man,
I wasn't surprised. I was not happy, but I wasn't surprised, man. People love that stupid ass movie. And I was talking to Erica because Erica didn't watch it. And I remember talking to Erica, and then when I was watching Zach, and Evan, and Zach said something about the third act of One Battle After Another was so good, and I'm like, that's part of the problem. I think when people watch anything, whether it be a boxing fight, for example, is a really good one. People remember how it ends. Because that's when you walk away, and then when you walk away, how'd you feel? And how you feel is like the last thing you really felt with. One Battle After Another had an amazing, amazing shot with that chase on the hills. I can't deny that. It was cool.
Yeah,
it was really cool to watch.
That was really cool.
But I hated right at the end. I hated all the.
I hated the first act. The second act,
all the characters
was I mean,
Sean Penn is great.
That was good. Even his character was a ripoff of real life people.
Exactly.
Licking the comb, like that's a ripoff of real life. Like there's a politician that did that. So it's like.
But to play a racist guy that gets messed up because he's a bad person, but still gets positive reinforcement and still gets what he wants to come up in. That's the real world. Yeah. And the thing is, I thought Leo was better, and I could name 5 movies that Leo's better in.
Oh, 100%. That was one of his worst performances.
Leo almost felt like a non-presence in the movie to me. No. Much as I liked the movie, but it was all about Chase Infinity and Sean Penn to me in that movie.
Yeah, got one of my favorite memes from Sinners. That's why I say when I'm wearing a pair of Jordans. I see you.
Yeah. What's up, Jack?
Hey, what's up, Jack? How you feeling?
How you doing?
Zilla gaming. I had with specific. I talk about this all the time. One battle after another is the depiction they had, of the black women, specifically Tiana Taylor, and I hated that. I hate that's what we get, and that's what we're going to win the awards for, and that's what you're going to see. I absolutely hate it, and it hurts to the point where, once again, like, so for me, I have 4 sisters. Okay, I have, of course, my mother, my wife, my 2 daughters. I'm surrounded by women, grandmothers. Like through great grandma. I was looking at my great grandmother. Like literally lineage, like I went great women. And when I see women that like people that are like the women that in my lives depicted a certain way, it really angers me.
Yeah.
And don't tell me it's for a story, because every story has to depict them as sexualized or deviant or evil or selfish or self-centered. And it's like every single one that's this blockbuster. I hate seeing it. It drives me nuts. And then that's the one you want to win? You know, and you talk about, Sean Penn did a great job, man. I'm like, he did, as a racist white dude, taking advantage what he wants from a black woman. Like, whoa, that's not like a slave owner at all.
Mm-hmm.
So when I really look at it, Leo wasn't that good, and I get all that. Why do I want that to win? It pisses me off.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to push? And that's what you say this is this great thing? And did you not fucking see the Innocenters? Did you not understand?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Understand what happened when? Oh my God, was Stack with Stack?
Smoke.
No,
Stack. With I can't think of her name.
Well, Wumi, I can't think of her name in the movie, but she was when he's dying, he's going to the baby, and you talked about no smoke. I think Tank said this perfectly.
Yeah, we were talking about
left
it. Yeah.
His son, his brother, Smoke, no smoke, got to hold the baby, and you talk about the flower tank. Dude,
the flower.
It's perfect.
She had the flower in her hair. And it's called I think it was
baby's
like child's breath. This is like
baby's breath.
Baby's breath. There you go. Baby's breath. So it was like, and she's like, I don't want no smoke in here. It's just like little things like that. Is like, referring to his brother, but also, kind of like leave all the drama out. It's gonna be us. It was such a, I thought the ending was like amazing, but people are so stuck up on like, oh, you had the fire tornado. I was like, oh, and then like this and that. I was like, but you're looking at vampire rules, like in other movies that would be this. We don't know the rules for this universe that he's setting up. You know what I mean? So, but even like just the women in Sinners, I think we're all like depicted, all differently, but all respectful fairly,
with love still, like even
whether it be like evil, a mother, this and that, all of them, so that's why I was like, and then there's like, the few women you get, I forgot what besides Tiana Taylor's character, there's the other girl who has a dirty name. I can't think of what it was called.
But no, she was fine, and it was fine, it was militant, but that's not the primary person that you're pushing. That's not your main character, so it's not the main thought that you're pushing, and that's the problem I have. And it's like, and that's the one you want to jump behind and say this is this great thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yes,
it gets to me. I get tired of it to the point where coming up to the Oscars, I didn't even want to talk about it because I knew it was going to win too many awards, and that people are going to be, oh, it was great. And I'm like, man, fuck you guys, because it's what you're saying. It's a movie that's allowing you to say fuck these other people that are part of this world that need to be depicted with fairness.
Yeah. I just from hearing all these people talk about it, I hear them talk about how the movie relates to the real world right now, whether it be with immigration and stuff like that, whether it be with the racism, whether it be like sexualizing young women or just women in general, like black women and sexualizing black women. Like they're like you're seeing these things,
that way.
but also like just as a movie is like, no one fucking develops as a character. Leo is the same exact person as he was in the beginning at the end. You know what I mean? Like the daughter is the only one that got some kind of character development, but also she's a kid. Of course she's going to understand like life, fucking changes. But everyone else was a shitty fucking person. The mom was a shitty person the entire movie, all the way to the end. It's like everyone sucked, into some, but everyone stayed sucky. Like the only one that was some kind of developed was the daughter, so that's what I was like, as a story, as a narrative story, it wasn't. It was, and then that's the thing that pisses me off when people talk about Sinners is like, oh, you're all this woke, propaganda and shit. But then you look at something like One Battle After Another, where it's like all they're doing is like, oh, that looks like real world shit. That looks like real world shit. Look, that's happening right now. But it's like as a story narrative, it just nothing. Like what? And fucking Leo doing cat and mouse, and he's too fucking high and stupid to figure out shit. That's like, So that's why it's so frustrating. I was like, it's an okay movie. Is it an Oscar nominated movie? Not in my opinion. People have it like one of the best movies of the year last year, and that shit drives me crazy. You know, where Sinners are like, I don't get it.
I thought Frankenstein was better than One Bad or Another. Like,
yeah, it was.
Like,
you know,
like what are we doing? This is the one.
Yeah, you know, in my ranking, I have One Bad After Another, like somewhere right in the middle too, like of my 70-ish movies I watched. You know, so yeah. So, and I'm so glad Tiana Taylor didn't win the Academy Award for that role.
God,
I'm so glad.
I would have been.
I would have been. Yeah, I would have been pretty pissed off about that.
Yeah.
I didn't even like the fact that she was so. I mean, you have to understand someone being excited winning. I didn't even, I appreciated her being so happy for Michael B. Jordan, but I think that they kind of made her look a certain type of way when they won
by putting Paul Thomas Anderson in basically a chokehold.
Yeah, exactly. Like a little headlock kind of thing. Yeah, it was
like calm down a little bit, but you understand her excitement.
You should be happy.
But it's just because of the movie, she has to be depicted as a different way, even though that's not fair.
Yes.
Does that make sense to you guys? I mean,
yeah. No, because people see this character, and so many times it's assumed like, oh, that's how you are. Perfect example, Joffrey, Game of Thrones. People fucking think this guy is like a horrible person, and he's just a normal dude. So it's just, especially when it's a bad person, they're like, oh, this person must be a bad person. So
you must not be a good person that cares about their kids. Brought her daughter with her. Like, like what are you talking about?
So I mean that line always gets blurred. There's a lot of like parasocial kind of shit, especially in today's world with social media, where people like think they know this person because they've seen them on TV. So it's silly. But yeah, but I want her to do more shit, but I just wanted you to do more
positive,
I guess.
Yeah, I liked her in The Rip.
Yeah,
I thought she was great in The Rip. Didn't they say she's directing something soon?
Oh, good. Really?
I heard she's going to direct a movie.
It's not the movie. And she was in the movie for like 20 minutes. She was in the movie for like 20 minutes.
Everything.
She was a major part of it, so she definitely gets that supporting actress. But yeah, but I like what's her name winning for Weapons? I thought was
it was right,
well deserved.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm kind of middle of
like
the road
they did.
Really?
Yeah.
With Aunt Gladys.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't even think of who the other nominees were.
I was hoping it would have been Wunmi Mosaku, because I really enjoyed her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wunmi could.
That's right. I forgot she was nominated. She was up there. She was really good.
Can't give us two. Can't do two. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That seems to be what it was.
Yeah, Amy Madigan winning. I could have done without. No disrespect towards her.
Yeah. I mean, the movie was super popular. Her character was very popular. People liked that character. She was, that she was, and it kind of was in pop culture of that year. It was very everywhere.
People loved Weapons, and then
she
was the main reason why and her getting chased by the kids. I thought that was funny.
Again,
yeah, that was hilarious. I really
end of the movie.
Weapons.
It is the end of the movie. Yeah, that's right.
But also that's the point of the end of the movie. It's the climax that should be the big part of the movie. So like I don't want to say like, well, yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, but it also people tend to forget like the beginning, and I forgot who said it. What was it? I think Travis said something about something like that. Like agreed.
The way it ended felt very, very earned. Especially kind of considering, just it was pretty cathartic seeing her get her comeuppance in such an ironic way. That was in the theater was just in absolute stitches.
Oh yeah,
which was but
the correct reaction. Yeah, but it's the same thing like Trevor saying, people remember the 3 Spider-Man on screens and forget how everything else was rushed. Yeah, because they wanted to see the 3 Spider-Man, they wanted all that cool stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And then $1.5 billion later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I had no problem with it.
Yeah, Weapons Fire. I enjoyed Weapons. I bought.
Yeah,
okay.
I like it. Yeah,
yeah,
enjoyed Weapons.
Yeah. Did you hear the joke that Conan O'Brien made? He made a few. He made
I was
which
like, which one? Was he going to run with the kids?
Yeah.
with glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the end. He's about, hey, I'm the Oscar host for life. And they killed him.
Yeah. Although I was kind of pissed off with that. It was like, so you have time for that, but you cut off K-pop Demon Hunters like winning best song, original song. I was like, but yet we have this like extra 5 minutes to do this stupid ass skit.
I was so pissed off that they did that to K-pop Demon Hunters. I think I texted you right after that happened. I was like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
The best song that we got, I think I was talking to Anzo about that. I think K-pop Demon Hunters had the best song that was it was everywhere. It's on the radio. It's online. It's anywhere. Kids are loving it. People are watching it 10,000 times, and it meant so much to them, and depicting Koreans on film positively in this wonderful movie that was very cultural and that stuff. I just thought that was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and giving just K-pop, some kind of like, credit, in the world, I thought was like pretty cool too. Yeah, but I would say the better song is the Sinner song.
Oh, 100%.
The more popular, the more catchy song is 100% golden. That shit gets stuck in your head and it's done. Yeah.
That was Anzo's point. He's like, the better song from Sinners and
100%.
more culturally for America important was the Sinners one. But K-pop, as Brandman knows, because he lived in South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
He understands that, and that you don't see this in popularized movies at all. So like seeing that and hearing it, all this stuff kind of has to matter too. If I want to talk about my culture, I need to respect someone else's culture too, and how them being depicted a certain way matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why, it was like #1 song for like months, so
yeah,
it's hard to not deny something like that. But Collector's saying the one about Trump's penis. Yeah, he said a few good ones, for sure. But and then before, there was one last thing I want to talk about with the Oscars, was the Sinner's performance. The performance.
God.
Holy shit. That might go down as one of the best performances on stage at the Oscars.
How do you watch that and not say that this might be one of the best movies and not win a movie of the year? How do you watch that scene and how they recreated it spot on?
So spot on.
Yeah. But for me, the cherry on top, especially specifically for the Oscars, was having Misty Copeland, the ballerina, on stage, and it was just kind of like a fuck you, Timothy Chalamet. It's like, and then I didn't know. Erica told me she just had hip replacement surgery like not that long ago. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Well, come on. Misty is one of the greatest ballerinas of all time. My wife would tell you that she is unbelievable. The things she could do is just second to none. So come on. Talking about her being able to heal and be able to do stuff still. Come on. It's Misty Copeland.
So just having her on top of everything else that was going on stage was so good. It was insane how great that performance was. Yeah, the performance was amazing. Because I have an easy answer how to watch that and not call it the best. Ask B.
Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to be sometimes. I'll be like, B, come on, man.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I've seen certain people talking shit about that, specifically that performance, about it being, is it not pandering, but like it was like, propaganda, blah blah blah.
No, you're right. Like, pandering. Yeah, they. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, they're saying all this shit. I was like, you don't like the relevance of especially what that character was supposed to be, where his music pierces the veil of time and space. You know what I mean? And it wasn't just black like culture too. It was like there was also a lot of the Asian, because there was Asian people, the Asian family in the barn, and they were dancing. So it was like you had that. It was like I don't know how you can not look at it and be like, seeing what they did in the movie and putting it on stage live was amazing.
I don't even know how you do that live. How
so good.
You could pull that off, dude. And then was Lee Jung Lee was actually in that scene, like doing what she was doing in the scene, still acting. It was
man.
Yeah.
No, it was great. They had I can't think of her name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but the black woman who plays the guitar.
Oh, the great!
She's like super popular. She was on stage up there too, playing guitar. So like they went out of their way and got like different artists that would fit what they're trying to do, and it was just man, yeah. But
one thing they had is that Buddy Guy up there. That's all I wanted.
Oh, yeah, that would have been.
If they would have had Buddy Guy, I'll been done.
How old is Buddy Guy, man?
Oh, he's got to be. He's got to be 90.
He's got to be pushing 90.
He's going to be 90 in July. Okay. In July 30th, he's going to be 90 years old. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey,
that would have been.
What about Miles? Miles doing what he was doing, playing the guitar. Yeah. Dude, that was just phenomenal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That whole performance was top notch. That was one of the best highlights of the entire night was which is crazy because it was like all the Sinners things, like the cinematography woman's name, I can't think of her name. When her speech was great, Michael B. Jordan winning and everything, his speech, like the Sinners performance for their song. I was like, mm-hmm. I mean, come on. I mean, they stole the night as in the highlights, but they only got 4 awards.
Yep. Autumn Archipel.
Yeah. I know she's Filipino and black, I believe, right? Yeah.
I think you're right.
She's awesome and awesome.
Yeah,
so I love it.
Timothy Chalamet's girlfriend's pretty damn sexy. You mean the Timu Kardashian?
I'm freaking more plastic than a Tupperware factory.
Yeah.
Some people like plastic.
There's a reason why Barbie has been around for so long.
Exactly. Hey, just don't put them too close to a fire. You're good.
Yeah. That's the one thing I still hold Bad Bunny against. I was like, you dated a Jenner. Thank you. Yeah. So if you like it, but I'm not.
If you like it, I love it, man. I have no problem.
Yeah. But you guys got anything? Well, before I bring up these before it starts, sidetracking. Anything else with the Oscars? Wait, she's plastic. No, she's not a Kardashian, but she's.
I mean, she's
a sister of a Kardashian,
she's like that.
But yeah, she's a Jenner, so she's got just as much plastic as the other ones.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I have nothing else to talk about because I want to hurry up and get to the next stuff. So we gotta watch Star Wars, and then I want to get into Sinners. Paradise. So
yeah. So yeah, they all are exactly all. Oh man. But cool. Yeah. That's our thoughts of kind of what was going on with that. Hopefully, I didn't get too much on a rant with one better after another.
Hey, no, it sucked. I don't care.
Yeah. I think you hate it more than I hate it. I
hate it for a reason.
I know. Yeah. No, you have very valid.
But I will agree that the third act was good. The culmination of all the things they showed was good. But I don't think a third act being phenomenal is better than Sinner's entire movie being good, especially their third act being really good.
Yeah. I love that third act.
So
I love it.
That's whatever.
Yeah. Just don't take them swimming in the ocean. There's enough plastic. Oh man. But
collective,
cool.
we're going to talk
let's-
about Doom coming up and
Yep.
then Spider-Man coming up on Wednesday. So yeah, because we're going to do it. Those trailer reactions. Anyway, so Doom's Tuesday and Spider-Man Wednesday.
Yeah, I forgot they're
Doom.
claiming the Spider-Man trailer comes out on Tuesday. They say that bullshit
I thought it was
every
Wednesday.
week. Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
They say that every week. Oh, it's coming out. Fuck you.
It's
I'm
going
so
to be
sick of that shit.
They said 9 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday.
Sure.
Because when is the movie
Sure.
coming out? June, right?
July 26th, if I'm not mistaken.
July.
This is the right time. It's about
Yeah, they need to get on. I mean, granted, they don't really need to do a lot of promotion anyway because it's
still Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, you do a trailer like a month out and it's still gonna make $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, the big question tonight: how many drinks did Brandon have on Saturday?
Yeah, how trash did you get on Saturday?
It was St. Patty's weekend. What do you think?
You didn't count? You didn't have a count like do. You wake up.
I mean, good thing is I didn't see you on social media because they're like I saw so many drunk white people that they were being made fun of, like on social media. So I was like, all right, good. I'll see Brandman.
Yeah, it was an absolute madhouse when we were out and about. Yeah, a bunch of suburban, kids and stuff like that.
All the kids from Naperville come to the city.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was. You could tell it was definitely Naperville kids. And maybe like Plainsville
100%
and stuff like that. Oh man, you can. It's crazy. Like you could just sense it.
Yeah. She said tonight.
Just this one.
You got me, bro.
There you go.
Yep, just this one.
Drinks are very expensive at the United Center where the Bulls play.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't. No, I didn't do that.
So they said the Spider-Man trailer is coming back more than Will's dad and Fresh Prince said he wasn't leaving him again.
No, I ain't leaving you. Why don't you want me, man?
Is that everyone right now? with like Kevin Feige?
Oh man,
why don't he love us? Because I assume he was drunk. He was drunk as fuck on Saturday,
dude.
What the question is? When did you start? Because I know you guys, you had your little your
his pregame
brunch, party.
Pre-game. Yeah,
at your house.
Your pops came in. I saw the
cool.
picture with your pops. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, man,
yeah, it was fun. Yeah, probably about 10:30. I think I had my first drink.
Oh man, you held off. Look at you.
Yeah. Yeah, I waited and then just kind of actually I kind of paced myself through the day just so I could make it through the entire day. And then I got home. I went to a ton of places, to be completely honest.
Dude.
And
what time did you even get home?
Probably about 11, like right before midnight.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm thinking like 2 o'clock in the morning or something.
No, I actually didn't stay out that late, and I actually woke up the next morning feeling absolutely fine. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I think it was 10:30 a.m. Right?
Yeah, 10:30 a.m. for sure. Yeah. I woke up the next morning feeling absolutely fine. I had breakfast, went to the gym, and just hung out all day, played video games and stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah, I can't do that no more.
Yep. No, I woke up. I felt absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Dude, if it was a beautiful day, I would have been out there. I had a cold. I still have a cold. I don't know online. I still have a cold right now, and it was a horrible weekend. Oh,
yeah. This weekend just sucked in general in Chicago. It was cold on Saturday, then it just like rain, like flooded rain on Sunday. It sucked.
And then it snowed again today.
And then the weather's just it's way too all over the place.
And then it's gonna be 70 next Saturday. Coming up Friday and Saturday, it's gonna be 70. I'm like, so you couldn't have had that on St. Patrick's Day weekend?
On St. Patrick's Day weekend?
Yeah.
Jesus H.
Yeah. I said that's why he can be cute from a distance. Oh man. So I do want to check out this Anthony Mackie trailer because I'm kind of curious to see what it is, but we'll probably, if we have time, we'll watch it Either we'll watch it Thursday or we'll watch it after Paradise.
Yeah, because we got to do.
But I haven't seen that. I
Paradise
see
and then Anthony Mackie. I like that.
Yeah, I want to see it. But I do want to watch the Star Wars. Yeah, let's watch the Star Wars thing. Oh man, global warming. That's not a thing. Nothing.
But you know what? In Chicago, it's always a time in March. One more like last hurrah. It don't matter. It was 70 degrees the weekend before. There's always one last hurrah. It's
one last. Yep.
Yeah. Hit you with snow one more time. As soon as you think it's over.
Yeah. All right. Let's check out this.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations.
You gonna watch it? No setup. Okay.
I don't have any control.
Really?
It. Yeah. So you might need a.
You have no control of this either. Really?
Well, I have no. Yeah. Nothing pops up. No pause or play or anything like that. Really? I can hit. Man.
You just pause it right then.
Yeah. Well, I can pause it from and play it from the bottom at the bottom there.
But not
and I
top?
can control the volume. But yeah, I can't I don't have any scroll. So
okay.
Yeah. So when it's over, you might have to find the title card just hanging out there.
I got you.
Let's watch this trailer real quick, and then we'll talk about Paradise. hopefully not for too long, but yeah. But yeah, there's some stuff. I forgot. I want to talk about One Piece, but did you finish it, Brian?
I still have 2 episodes left. I told you guys
okay.
I still have 2 episodes left. Which I will say, this is a fun ass. I mean, this whole thing is awesome. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm gonna run out and go watch all 1,100 episodes like Tank, but I am very interested now in it. So
yeah, you gotta have some tears. I don't want to get too much in it, but it is everything they did is great. Oh man, the whole time I'm watching it, I just had this big grin because like I get all the references that they're setting up later and stuff. So Erica kept asking me, she goes, "Oh, what about this?" And I was like, "You want me to tell you? Because I can go on for like 20 minutes and tell you what happens with this and how this affects that." And so but yeah, it was very well done, very well done, so good. I have to leave when you talk about for sure. I don't want you gone, but I don't want to spoil.
No, I do not want to spoil what just happened to this.
Because you have the 2 episodes, the last 3 episodes, 4, 5, and 6 are awesome, are really, really good. So yeah. So yeah, we'll have the background so you know. So when the background's gone, we're done talking spoilers. All right, but let's watch this and then we'll talk Paradise.
Cool.
All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We have another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This is the new Star Wars. What is it? Maul Shadow Lord, I think it's called.
Yep,
something like that.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I keep getting that confused with the comic book because the comic book is what's it called? Shadow of Maul. So
Shadow of Maul. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let's check out this new trailer and see what we get with this one because that last one was really good.
This is supposed to be the official trailer, right?
I think so. Something like that. But let's check it out. Let's go.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations. And proficient with a laser sword.
The Empire tried to kill me. Their betrayal demands consequence. And that consequence requires a weapon. Together, we can destroy the Empire.
He wants to fight as allies.
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
We need to find him, whatever it takes.
This is escalating out of our hands.
The Empire will want answers.
The Empire will lock this planet down.
Jedi, where is Maul? I'm right here. Let us have our revenge.
We're not gonna take out the whole Empire.
Oh,
Give it to me now.
I really like the look of that.
Good Lord.
That's awesome.
Oh
yeah. That's awesome.
That's good.
That looks super dope.
Shit.
Just completely epic in every way.
This Maul is one of the best characters they've made. It's like, obviously Darth Vader, Luke, Han, Leia are up there, but Maul is
man, that felt good.
So awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is epic. I mean, you felt everything.
Dark.
Why can't Disney get animated shit right, but can't get real regular movies right? That was fucking awesome. Exactly what Chris said. That was amazing. What the hell?
Yeah. Damn. Because I know from the last trailer, you get that was it a Twi'lek Jedi chick?
Yeah.
People are saying like, oh, is that a young Darth Talon? And I'm like, I wonder if that's how they go. I wonder if that's how they go, because I know in George Lucas's original sequel trilogy was Maul was going to come back and have Darth Talon, and then they were going to like F stuff up, and like I would love to see Darth Talon, but like it's kind of interesting because like if anybody ever looks up Darth Talon, like she's hardly dressed. I mean, she has like a strap over her nipples and a few other straps, and that's it, man. Like she
looks like an old girl from the Fifth Element.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So Darth Talon was definitely interesting. So obviously they're Disneyfying if they go that route, which is fine. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a half naked, Sith Lord running around, but yeah, that looks fire.
Dude,
and of course,
love it. And of course, dude, and this is my friend. This is, you ever feel, and you look at your friend and you're like, really, bro? Really? I wasn't impressed. What does it take you for you to be impressed? Oh man,
it stinks.
It don't make any sense.
As a trailer, I mean, the show, we still, I hope it's good, but as a trailer, that was a bomb ass trailer.
Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
Yeah, Maul is good.
What I want,
good
Star Wars. I want to curse them out so bad. I went to Saturday.
Yeah. like I've said multiple times, it just kind of feels like sometimes you can do more with animation, when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah,
I think just the CG animation really is going to work to the show's advantage.
Yeah, and that's also Filoni's like bread and butter is like he's an animated storyteller, so yeah,
it's like Clone Wars. I mean, once you get past season 2, it just becomes awesome.
Well, so it's gonna be 10 episodes, and the season finale is gonna be 2 parts on May 4th. Of course, May 4th.
The 4th be with you.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for my cool Darth Maul cover, that I'm gonna frame up. So
I got all.
But that was
okay, man. Sorry.
Did you get him already? You got the Tyler Kirkham one?
Yes. I did. Well, so I only got this past weekend, though. I will say that.
Okay, I'm still waiting for it. I mean, I got 3. I got 2, and then I got a signed one coming. I was like,
that's probably why, because you got to get signed, and that's probably how
but I put the signed one on a separate order because I learned my lesson. I was like, that's its own order, so it could take time. But all the other ones, I'm like, come on. But yeah, Delta Dan saying Maul looks good. It's 2 episodes a week collector. I like that. 2 episodes a week. Yeah. Season finales on. Oh no, he was asking. So okay. So yeah. Dark Talon multi-pass pretty much. Multi-saber. Yeah. I want to move away from Lucas.
I understand that. No.
Yeah,
I told
Skywalker saga stuff.
Yeah, he wants to move away from the Skywalker saga.
I'm there with you.
Perfect sense. I hate. I want to hate, but when something looks good, I'm not going to sit there and tell you it doesn't look good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna focus on anything from the Skywalker saga, Darth Maul would be it. Would be the one thing I was like, okay, let's go.
But I understand where Anzo's coming from.
Yeah, because I like Maul, but you won't be watching it. Really?
Okay. Why? I want to hear why specifically.
Usually Mama Bear got good reasons. So
yeah, I mean, because she's thoughtful about what she's doing. I mean, as much as I hate on Anzo, I mean, he has good reasons for himself. Not necessarily good reasons for everybody else, but he has good reasons for himself.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of want to know what Mama Bear. Well, you're not gonna watch it, but
we all want to move away from this whole era. But I want to have good stuff. So no matter what, I want good stuff.
At the end of the day, yeah. So yeah, but damn, that looks good. Yeah. Star Wars fanboys turn me off the entire franchise.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
That's understandable, to be honest.
Yeah. I can't say you're wrong. Because I know a lot of people that are like that. That just don't want to deal with the fandom.
Yeah. All the negativity is just so much. It's not fun at all.
Yeah. For me, I definitely turn off a lot of that stuff. Because I'm like, for me, I love Star Wars. So I'm gonna focus on me liking Star Wars or me not liking Star Wars and not really caring what other people are saying for stupid shit. So, but I get it, Mama Bear, 100%. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bring that up, Anzo. But
not
cool.
me.
Yeah,
nope.
What's up, Tony?
What's going on, Tony?
The Kangs. What, man? Dude.
Oh man, but April was it 6th? I think you said.
So it's literally 1 week after another. We're having these unbelievable shows coming out. There's so much to talk about. It's so much good TV.
Yeah.
I know, Anzo. Come on.
Yeah. But yeah, we might have to not hang out for an hour and get right into reviews because we're gonna have so many TV shows. All movies are gonna start coming out. So yeah. All right, but I think that's it for this new Maul Shadow Lord trailer. It's coming out on Disney Plus April 6th. That looked fire. So we're definitely be talking about it, breaking down the episodes as those come out. So if you want to be part of the live show, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this Maul trailer, and give us your thoughts about it. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat right now. You guys are awesome. Stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. All right, man. Do you see your camera kind of glitching, or is that just me?
Yes. No, I've definitely been seeing it, but I didn't know.
Okay.
I can't get off because I have another camera right here, but I was just like, I'm not going to mess up with now.
Yeah, I mean,
what's going to be in the middle of the show is just going to piss me off later. So I just said, whatever. I'll just deal with it for a second.
Yeah. He went off on me. Yeah, just did it. Oh man. Yeah. Just woke up from a nap. Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of naps, man, my oldest son, he for 3 years now, 3.5 years, amazing with sleep. Never had a major issue with sleep. And then all of a sudden, like the last week and a half, that he just refuses to fucking sleep. And I'm like, kid, and right now, like today, he was just like, no, monsters. I was like, what?
Who taught him that? He's only
I
at
don't know.
home.
I don't know. It's like you don't watch anything like scary like that, and the monsters you do watch are like Monsters Inc. You know, so it's like, so I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Monsters Inc. is not going to be scary monsters either, so I don't know.
No, yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. You're watching scary, but yeah, so I don't know. But my I keep people in check. Not my fault if you can't handle it. I'll explain later. Oh man, it's all good. But let's get into this Paradise, man, because
dude, Paradise is phenomenal. Man, I can't wait to talk about this. So, I mean, this is Jane. Shit. And exactly what we said was going on. You know, you can't trust the dude that's 6'3", over 6'2", with glasses and a beard. You can't trust him. So that's just what it is right now.
Dipshit.
Yeah.
So funny. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh man. But I yeah, well, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, let's just jump right into it. Because what bugs me about this one, I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything to do it. I didn't say anything to it or see it, or I didn't see anything to it.
Well, she's talking about not talking about people.
Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about what Anzo was doing, right? Yeah.
What he's talking about, to him.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, is it B? I don't know who it was, but so I didn't see that part, so I don't know who it was.
Yeah. Okay. We'll catch up off stream.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about this this Paradise episode. This was episode 6, right?
Was it 5 or 6? Was it 6?
6.
Yeah. It was 6, yep. Yeah, it's 6.
All right, let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We are back talking about Paradise, episode 6. This one is just titled, I think, just Jane, right?
Jane.
Jane, yeah.
Yeah. So, and as the title says, it's pretty much a Jane-centric episode, which is
when
fine. I first saw that. But at first I said, I'm like, oh, because remember in the beginning of the season, I was like, I really don't give a shit. But I said, if certain things happen to her that explain things, then I'm like, okay about it. So it went from just seeing the title where I'm like, to by the end of the episode, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'm on board.
When you have a show, when you have an episode that's going to be about a certain character that's not Xavier, what do you need to have? Moments with Xavier.
Yeah.
Don't give me a whole episode. It's like they understood. They just forgot the beginning of the season. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Xavier was only in it fairly short, but at least you had him in it enough. Right.
And it pushed the story.
And it pushed the story.
Mattered. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very important. So we just get Jane's pretty much her backstory in this whole episode. You get some stuff that's happening currently in the story. You get some previous stuff. But yeah, it's just pretty much all Jane for the most part of this.
Who she is. Yeah. That's big.
Yeah. Why?
But they started to mold, push this and weave it together. The story is starting to weave together a little bit more.
Yes. Yes. Very much so. So if you haven't seen it, we're going to be talking spoilers, so make sure you hit pause, come back and join us if you're watching on the replay, because we're going to get into all the nitty gritty on this one. But we'll start with Brandman. What you think about this episode?
Well, I was okay with them telling us more about Jane. It's basically this season's answer to the Billy episode from last season. I guess we find out kind of where she gets it from. That was I always like backstory when it comes to characters for the most part, so it worked for me in that regard. It left me wondering just kind of where they're gonna go next. It definitely I'd say it provided some more answers. I think so far it was a good episode. Probably my least favorite of the season so far. Like, I thought it was fine, whereas the other episodes I was just kind of like really hooked. This one, yeah, still thought it was fine. Gary can go to hell. Gary needs to die like now.
Very bad.
Yeah, I want him dead. And to be honest, there were scenes where Jane was kind of reminding me of Sinatra, like when she pulled her hair up. I got Sinatra vibes.
Yeah. Well, I think that was the whole point, right?
That was the whole point. Yeah.
You know, like she's really messed up in the head where like she's praising herself as Sinatra. You know, like, yeah. I mean, Jane got some problems.
She wants the approval of whoever's the person that's telling her to do something. She wants that approval. And that's why when she had she was in the CIA and the CIA agent was in front of her, she wanted her approval. That's why she went and cut off old dudes, you know, and had a birthday bag for her, like, here you go. You don't have it no more.
That was like a good gift. like that's wild. It's like, I got something for you. I was like, damn. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Brian? What's the episode?
I thought it was an amazing episode because there's a lot of the details. What the hell, camera? But it was a lot of the details that really got me because at the beginning of the whole Jane episode, so you saw the dude get a message about her being born and that she's going to be a problem and tell her to give her this message. And it was all these messages coming through to all these people. And he, the man out there trying to talk to her mother, talk about she's going to rule the world. We got to watch her, all this stuff. That was awesome, but worrisome. Because as Ace has said multiple times, we're gonna have this whole was it back to the future type of time travel type of thing, and we got messages seen from the future coming to them right then. So that shows that we have they put this thing. Yeah, I actually have a new camera already, but it shows us we have all these seeds already ready for the time travel. So now I'm worried about that. So now. I don't want it futuristic. I don't want to be like all of a sudden you gotta get aliens or Back in the Future or any of that other crap.
That would absolutely kill the show for me.
But doesn't it seem like that's what they're doing?
That's what I'm kind of afraid of.
Oh,
that's my major fear right now.
Man, I was telling Brian, earlier, it was like, as soon as that first scene happened, the first 5 minutes, I think I even put it in chat in the beginning. I was like, damn it, Ace! Like, that's all I can think about now is time travel kind of theory, because I'm like, it makes sense. Like, it's everything that's happened, is kind of sets that up, and it's scary.
Yeah, I definitely wanted, but I thought Jane was an interesting character. Seeing her backstory, because it's a character I did not like, made me understand her a little bit more, understand the CIA, and she takes as the Black Widow thing. He was all talking about. I mean, you're 100% right with that. And then if you're going to do a show and you have less Xavier, you have to have parts with Xavier, and you have to push the story and remember where we are. I was afraid that we were going to get to the end of the episode. And the narrative wasn't pushed. Yeah, but now we know even more about what Gary is and who Gary is and all that stuff and what he was willing to try to do. Now we have to go find Gary and go kill him. But also you introduce the whole idea with the train, right? So now how does Xavier get to this point? By the end of the season, get a train. That's how he's going to get there by the end of the season. And that's how he'll be able to get to Link and all that stuff. And then you weave Jane in with Link and all that stuff. And I thought that was just a good way to do it. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah. Because even when Jane went out there and did her little recon thing and met with the group, like, Link kind of threw her off, I felt like, because when he sat down, is like, oh, you guys got pie in there? She was like, wait, what? Because, like, she wasn't ready for that, So, and then also kind of, her saying, like, he's cute. She said it a few times, that so she finds him attractive. So that's gonna play into, like, not focusing fully.
Can you see her also saying, "Hey, instead of Sinatra, I'll listen to you."
Ooh, maybe,
possibly, yeah.
And him using that as a way into the whole bunker and changing her, because as they all said, she is really the one who's done all the evil stuff.
Oh yeah, she's the muscle. She's
yeah,
she's the crazy one.
She's the attack dog. Yeah, she's the crazy one. But she's not the person who comes up with the plan. You know what I mean? She's the person that is told what to do to make sure the plan gets done. As we saw with her going after the dude, for
her agent, that was her mentor telling her one thing. Yeah,
because like that was her big plan, was to bring that to her. I was like, you're not good at making plans.
The question is it the chicken or the egg? Was she always this, or was it the way her mother treated her that? Because at the beginning of the episode, when I saw her being born and her mother not holding her, that
it's laying right next to the baby.
Yeah, it's like, wow, you can't just lay in without any touch. Because the whole point is, and no one likes a baby crying, and everyone gets really frustrated. But usually, you don't have that frustration in the hospital.
Not right away.
That's a different thing. And the fact that she didn't have the touch, she never had that. Was her mother doing that to her that caused Jane to be this way, or was it already in the stars because of what we saw from the guy? Yeah, was trying to get. I have a message for the baby. Was it because of that? Was it already destined to be that way?
Yeah, and we don't know who the father is. Like is the mom, was she like that because she never wanted the Jane? Like, why is she like that? Is she just a shitty person? So it's like there's still like some puzzle pieces missing, specifically like with the father. So that I'm kind of curious.
I 100% think Kane Bradford is her dad.
Ooh.
100. I think that she killed her brother. I 100% think that's what's going on.
Ooh, that'd be good. That would be good.
Yeah, it would.
Like finding out that the mom is somehow,
she was just an underling, and Kane Bradford actually got her pregnant and refused to give her. But she had a really nice house with a sauna and that stuff. So where did she get that money from? So my whole thought was that she was getting paid off by Kane Bradford. That's why she couldn't get rid of. She couldn't, give her up as a baby for adoption, because she didn't want to keep that money coming in. So that's why she had that. That's why I feel like she was Kane Bradford's like mistress. Got pregnant and he was paying her off, and that's why it comes full circle with this entire thing.
I like that because then
how did she get to the CIA?
Is she gonna blame? Oh yeah, but I mean, she's super smart. That's the thing too. Is like she said, like all her test scores like were off the charts. Like she's super smart, but mentally you're not fully there, man. But that would give her a reason to stop following Sinatra. It's like, you made me kill my brother. And somebody who's very on the mental edge of sanity, like somebody like Jane, like that might be something to like
that pushes over the edge.
Pushes over, and I'm gonna go with the hot dude that I like. I mean that could be a good reason, but that would be nice, because we know his dad's not a good guy. So
exactly. He's the one who set all this stuff in motion, so it's possible that Kane Bradford could be her father. That it's all that. We're gonna do a fadeaway to find out her mother got all this money. How did she get this money? And find out it's coming from them.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's a good theory,
because it kind of even works with the president when it was what's the Cal. Because Cal and his son said, "You were one of my dad's mistresses," and she was like, "No, I'm not just a mistress." But because that's what he thinks his dad, because that's what his grandfather was. So Cal was different than his dad, but now we'll find out why his dad is very, very similar to that. So I just feel like that makes the most sense, because usually they don't have a character come out of nowhere, especially in season 2. There has to be a reason that she was alone. Why she couldn't tell you who the father was. The way that it was this emptiness when she asked, "Are you alone?" All this stuff. There's a reason for her mom feeling that certain way about her. All those things kind of go forward, make a lot of sense that way.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that introduced her to the breath mint kind of, like that whole life, So yeah, he definitely led Sinatra down a darker road, So yeah, mom seemed to have a touch of hoe in her. But it would make sense. It's like, what if she used it? She goes, like, oh, I'm gonna have your baby and you have to give me money, or else you're gonna lose all your power. You're gonna have so it could be not that, it could be her holding the baby over Bradford's head.
She doesn't want the baby, but she has to hold on to the baby to make money. To get the money and to have all the prestige and all the opportunities to do the life that she wants to live. She's like, I didn't ever want you. Why do you hold on to me? Well, because you're the reason why I have the money.
You're my money bag. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't trust Jane at all. She'll flip. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because right now, I mean, she's literally a child. Like when Sinatra gave her the switch, like she's just like, she's the greatest person ever. It's like, what
is
kids
it
are
mom the greatest? I was like, you just call her mom? Like, what's up?
Yeah. Oh, did she? I didn't even check that. Yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed this episode a lot. I was really ready to hate on it because I wasn't a big Jane fan. Just because as I said earlier, I was like, why is everyone so stupid around her? And then this episode explained it. I was like, and like Brian said, like, and I said, I'm like, she needs to be Black Widow, Red Room type of shit. And it's exactly what we got, where she was trained. She's super smart. She's like best of the best. Like, so I thought that was like the only way to really explain why she's able to do the shit she's able to do is she needs to be at that level, So yeah.
Pretty much.
Even what's her name? The other chick, who's in jail now. The president's like Robinson. She even said it, to the therapist. She goes, she is something I've never seen before. So, and she's seen a lot. So for her to be like she's on a whole nother level is kind of like saying like how good Jane is at being, crazy.
Yeah, but she was taught how to utilize everything she has to be special. Before she wasn't that way, but she thought she could just brute force it. Well, now you understand. Use everything you got. Like she pulled out her hair and looked a certain type of way, and she's trying to use, especially men who are stupid. We're stupid guys like this. There's no doubt about it. We'll fall for anything. So if you look pretty, and all of a sudden it works for us. Well, oh man, look how pretty she can be a problem. Yeah. Bye bye, Billy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So because it makes me wonder, like, because she kept calling Link, cute. She said it a couple times. I was like, is that her actually liking him now? Because now you got me thinking, like, or is that her trying to like use it, like, hey, what's up, good looking, it's like, and then make him like, oh, hey.
That's exactly what I think.
But I think Link is too smart to fall for it. But also, when he gets his daughter, it's all over.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, man. That's the moment I can't wait is when once he grabs that baby and then he finds out everything that happened. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna cry and be happy and be sad and like, but does that change his plans for what he wants to do?
Because all those people that are following them, you're gonna have a train full of people. There's gonna be 200 people outside.
Yeah. I mean, it could also push him to do it more because he's like, I have a future now I have to worry about, and then you start looking at the world differently.
He has to come inside. And if Sinatra, when you can't beat somebody, make them join you.
Yeah.
And then from the inside, maybe he could do something, but maybe he does that because he wants a future for his daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's that right now. That's like the big question is what is Link gonna do? Like, is he gonna double down and fight harder, or is he gonna start to change a little bit? So, I'm really curious to see about that. But the ending of this episode,
Doc Brown comes into this thing and with his DeLorean. Come here.
We got the train. Maybe the train it's Back to the Future 3.
It goes 88 miles per hour. Then all of a sudden, it goes back to the future. And that's where we go.
Oh man, but yeah, the end of this episode was one of the best parts because it did what it needed to do. You know, it proved Gary was a piece of shit, and then you get him and Terry back together.
Yep.
You
know? So Xavier figuring it out, looking at the picture, looking at the dude, looking at his wife, realizing what's going on, realize what he's saying, throwing the bomb just enough time because I mean that's what happens in movie magic, and being okay enough to see Terry. So yeah. Do they hunt Gary, or do they just leave?
I don't know.
Well, Gary needs to pay.
Yeah. I don't think Xavier's gonna let that fly. I don't think Terry's gonna let that fly. That's the big question. Terry might take his ass out. You know. You know, and then that'll be kind of interesting because it's like you saved my life, but now you're trying to ruin my future.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna fly.
And then Xavier still have to go get the baby, so Gary's gonna be around. What if Gary goes and tries to kills one of them and takes the baby?
Oh, yeah, Gary might be like 100%. I mean, right now Terry's probably gonna kill him, but if he does that, then Xavier's gonna kill him. Like,
you better give me back Andy's baby because we don't have a name for her. She's just
Andy's baby. Yeah, it's like, oh no, Gary needs to go. Yeah, 100%. He's too much of a liability at the very least. You know, but because Mike, so what do you guys think Terry knows what Gary did?
No,
or she
no,
he doesn't know. No.
So she does. She knows what he did. And why she left him. I think she does know what he did because what's his name told her. What's his name?
Oh, that's right. It's fuck, what was the kid's name? The little boy. He has a weird name. Bean.
Bean. Yes. Bean told her.
And then they ran away. Yeah, I think she knows. Yeah, I forgot about Bean knowing. Yeah. I don't know, but what do you think, Batman?
About Gary?
No, about like
no, I don't. I'm about Gary. I don't think she knows. That's just me.
Yeah, because I can see Bean not telling her.
Not saying it to her. Okay,
maybe he's like, "We need to go now. We need to go now." You know, just to protect her, maybe. Yeah,
it's a possibility. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think she.
Yeah. That can go either way. You know, because I see Bean wanting to protect her and possibly keep whatever little bit of family he has now. You know. But I mean, I can see him telling her too. So I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. That's why I think Bean's gonna be the hero of the day. Oh, Bean kills him.
What if Bean gets shot?
Oh, that would be so bad. Oh my God, that would destroy Terry. That would destroy her, you know.
Because like Gary does it, aiming for Xavier.
Oh, she's gonna rip off his head like Mortal Kombat style, like you know, legit. Like
that's what I think too. Exactly.
Yeah. If that's what it is, like you were gonna kill Xavier, and then this like adopted, kid I have sacrificed himself to save my husband. Oh, he's dead.
It kind of makes sense because remember, the kid ran off. Bean ran off to find her, right? And she was the protector of him, and he protects her, but dies in while trying to protect her. I can see it all happening.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be right. So you took it right out of my mouth. Now it's a race to the baby. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that's exactly what it is now. Exactly what it is now. Because the two girls, I assume they still trust Gary, because they don't fully know what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So it's gonna be. I think it's kind of what we said, right? Because we said that this episode, him and Terry are gonna get back together, which it was the last minute, but they did. And then, the next episode will probably be getting the baby, figuring everything out, and then heading back to
the end of the
Colorado.
episode, the train moving.
Yeah,
I mean, next episode is the penultimate, right? And then
Yeah.
the finale is going to be about him getting there, and with Link, whatever Link's doing, and then bringing Andy's baby to Link.
Yeah, that's how this season is probably going to end. Yeah, damn, this is such a good season. It started off a little bumpy, you know. It's going now for me. I think it's really kind of picking up. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You guys, anything else I might have missed?
Nope. I think that's exactly what this show, this
that's
episode
about it.
was. You know, it's all Jane, her daughter, which is I will say her daughter's kind of falling into Xavier's daughter's, you know, her world. So Presley's going to be important going forward, and then Robinson being with what's his name, Jeremy, is going to be interesting too. So what happens? They all get out. There's a lot of stuff happening, and it's going to all coincide right at the end.
Yeah, yeah, because you got stuff happening up top, like you said. You have stuff happening outside, and now you got stuff happening in the basement. You got stuff happening in different state. You know, all the way. You know,
what if they say that we don't have to worry about him coming in, and then someone like Jeremy or Robinson opens the door.
The door opens up. That'd be a good way to lead into season 3. You know, it's you know, you got outsiders coming in. What's that going to do?
And then the only reason they open the door is because they see Xavier out there. And of course, Sinatra's not going to want to open the door for her. But as soon as they see Xavier out there, they're opening the door.
Yeah. Well, Sinatra's like, no, don't do it. You know, because right now Xavier's the one person who can really like blow up her shit. You know, like all her stories and everything like that. You know,
he's the only one that was in control of anything besides Sinatra. Besides that, they said, you know, when Xavier left, all the stuff, all the power went with him. He's the one person that can control everyone, and people will follow and cause a civil war within the silo or whatever you want to call it. You know.
Yeah. That'll be nice to have Link and Xavier like them running it now. You know, because like it was before it was the president. You know, James Marsden's character and Xavier. You know, so now he's kind of with another white dude. You know, and
I think it's going to be one of those things. Can you imagine that? You know, Link allows Xavier to open the door and all stuff, and he gets in and he thinks it's going to be one thing, and then as soon as they get inside, Link takes over and says, "No, there's more going on that you know." And that's where we get to Back to the Future stuff.
Oh, we'll see.
Marty McFly.
Oh man, I mean, it is Link. I mean, there's a whole video game of
exactly,
you know, Link going back and forth in time to save the world. You know, which is one of the best games
of
ever.
all time.
Yeah, one of the best. You know, Link or Ocarina of Time. Anybody ever played that? But yeah. Man, any last words, Brandman? Or you good?
The only other thing that I'd add is from season 1 to season 2, Xavier's not as sharp as he was the first season to me, because you'd think he'd be a little less trusting of someone like Gary, especially, you know, to give him a detonator. You know, it just you know, it just seemed really sloppy on his end, considering how they've kind of built him up in terms of instinct and intuition. It just seemed really hasty on his end.
I think love can do that though, right? I
thought about that for a second too.
Yeah.
But just kind of considering the kind of character that he is, I think that would even in how painstakingly and feverishly he's been looking for Terry, I feel like that would just drive him to be even more careful.
careful.
Yeah.
If you know your wife is right there, and in your mind she could be dead or imprisoned or anything, I think that kind of warps your thinking into that he doesn't trust Gary, because obviously he doesn't trust Gary. He doesn't bury baby with him, but he needs to know what's going on with his wife, and he trusts that she might be in trouble. Because if you tell me my wife's in trouble, the first thing I'm thinking about is how can I figure out to get a way to get out of trouble?
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of just the first thing you think of when you're in love with like that. And that's why I think the whole point of showing their backstory to understand his point of view, his mind, his his frame of mind during that time. Think I need to get to her, and all things don't matter. Nothing else needs to make this.
Same, but you know, when you're talking about the dude who outright admitted, "Oh, I had a thing for your wife," that would just Gary's a walking red flag, and he was from the jump. Like, yeah, he I just kind of assumed Xavier would would have a little more what's the word? I'm losing my train of thought tonight.
Like foresight into seeing.
That's what I'm looking. That's the word that I'm looking for.
Yeah. I mean, I see that. I see what both of you guys are saying, and I wonder if because he sees Gary as somebody who saved his wife, he gives them some kind of grace, but obviously it's not enough. It's still not enough to like fully trust him, and I wonder if like that him coming out is like, oh yeah, I did, love your wife and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I wonder if he like, just he's like, oh, well, you were with my wife for, 3 years and she seemed to trust you. So you have some kind of grace, but yeah, I mean, he's so smart when it comes to things like this, so, it could have been something that just you're not thinking about, if you're looking at all of these people and like, all right, who's going to be the one guy that's going to try to kill me? Gary might not be on the top 10 of that list, like you have like 20 people.
You have
with
an
guns,
army that's in there.
Yeah. So, but
he has to go get his wife without a gun. Well, all these people got machine guns and all this stuff.
yeah. He has a homemade
bomb, like pop bomb.
Yeah. So, but I do see what you talk about, Brad, man. With that. Yeah. So I mean,
I think
hopefully it
right.
just.
I'm giving him an excuse, but Brandman is right.
Yeah, I hope like this maybe be yeah. Like, but hopefully this is a reminder to always stay vigilant. Because like once he goes back to the bunker, and it's him versus Jane, it's definitely gonna be like, who can outthink, the other person, I think at some point, whether he kills her or
has
not,
more to do with the idea that Jane is inside, he's on the outside, and then Jane is a unassuming little white girl, and he's still the black guy who everyone thinks murdered the president.
Oh, he's gonna find out though. At some point, he's going to find out what Jane did. And Robinson is probably going to be the one that, or the therapist, because the therapist knows now. So you have multiple people.
She said, "I'm coming after her."
Yeah.
So Gabriella, yeah.
So he's gonna find out, and then once he finds out, he's like, "You killed 2 of my best friends." Like he's like, "You are going to die so bad," So yeah,
my Uncle Billy.
Yeah. So hopefully this is maybe a reminder to like, hey, stay on your game.
But this tells you something right there, because Billy wasn't a good guy either. And Xavier trusted him.
That's true. That's true. But he always, what was it? He always looks for the good. He always looks for the positive in people and stuff like that. The same thing he was telling Annie. He always look for the positive and not try to worry about the bad that is there.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I thought, it was a good conversation about this episode. But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this episode 6 Jane episode. And make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us because we got 2 episodes left of this season of Paradise. So make sure you come and join us and be part of the live chat. But we appreciate all you guys in the chat right now. Stick around because we're going to finish up the stream for the night. Don't make it so laggy.
It's all right.
A couple last comments and then all right, call it a night.
Well, I'm gonna change this camera real quick. Just gonna do it right now, so I don't forget later.
Oh man, yeah. Said saw that picture and knew all he needed to know. Yep. And well, then Gary is just a dumbass, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I have to do this." It's like, bro, you're giving the dude who's super, good at figuring shit out. You gave him too much time to figure out how to get out of the situation. And he just threw the bomb. So yeah, but it's always like the tropey thing to do is and tell the person that you're gonna kill that you're gonna kill him. But yeah, that was the first thing I thought about. Was like obviously Link, Zelda, video game, and
yeah.
Yeah. But the beginning of this episode was so good when you have that time travel theory in mind, because you're just like, who's texting this Circuit City dude? It's just and with the exact time and stuff, and then also what was the message? He never said what the message was, right?
Yeah, no. Because I was kind of going back looking for that too and didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even think they did that. No.
Yeah, because he's like, I got a message. That they were pulling him away, but he never said what the message was.
No, I didn't catch any message. So hopefully that's something that I don't know. Maybe we'll get that next Monday. I hope.
It'll be like next season. Yeah.
Oh, I'd be so annoyed.
Yeah. With that. I was like, you guys just stay up later.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, for another hour. But I don't know. I'm pretty drained.
I still can only breathe out half my nose.
Yeah. And they are working me out at physical therapy, man. They are working me out. It is good. It is good, but man. So they have me doing the random little like weird exercises, and one of them was my heel to a step, and she's like, now step up backwards, So I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I couldn't do it. I mean, granted, it's like how often am I gonna step upstairs backwards? Like I'm not gonna help anybody move anything anymore. But it is like, but it activates exactly where it needs to activate, like the back of my leg. Right where the surgery is at. I couldn't do it. I got my foot. I got my foot on top of the step, and I'm like, it's like she's like, all right, we'll save that. But I'm starting to walk up steps a little better. Walking down,
only limping a little bit. Like literally, when I saw you, you were only limping a little bit, not as much as I thought you would.
Yeah, it's kind of better, But usually, the longer I sit, it definitely it cramps up, but I lip a little better or lip a little more. But that I thought the message was she could be stopped in time. Oh, was that the message?
You can I think she can stop in time. That she herself can stop in time. Tell your baby she can be stopped in time.
Oh,
that's what I thought he was saying. Tell her that she could be stopped in time. Instead of her saying this, I can't, I'm already done this. I've already done this. She can stop in time.
So another like time travel kind of thing, if that's how you rather than in like she can be stopped like in enough time to save the world, is like no, she can be stopped in time. Like she can fucking time travel. Oh fuck, that's that's interesting.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't catch that either. But
because that's what we kept on saying. She could be stopped in time. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's what I thought as well. Yeah. Yeah. Just takes time. Just takes time. Yeah. Let's keep talking about time. I watched that and I actually I went back and I rewound, after that scene and watched it again to see if like I missed anything, kind of, because I was kind of like half paying attention when it first played. And then I was like, oh man, are we doing this? Are we doing the time travel thing? Is Ace right?
I'm interested in happening.
Yeah. So when I was watching Evan and Zach, Evan brought up Paradise and he's like, oh, anybody's watching it, it's great. So I guess he's been watching Cross, he's been watching Paradise, which is cool, and I told him like, oh, have you heard about this like time travel theory? And he's like, wait, what? He's like, oh man. I was like, yeah, like, I told him like, somebody in our chat, brought it up, and I'm like, and it's crazy because it makes so much sense. Everything lines up, everything works. And then this episode comes out and you're like, oh, come on.
It's like, definitely time traveling. It's like, yep.
Man, it just fits. It fits so well, Like I say, it could not be. They could be doing something else, but it just
looks like it makes so much sense. And why would you have all these other strands if you weren't going to do it?
Yeah. So but he seemed pretty excited about that theory when I brought it up in chat, and then Zach is like, no, don't say anything. Like I'm still behind. So, but yeah, it was a fun stream watching the Evan edition and Zach Attack. So, go check them out. Definitely give them a shout out. Tell them Spoiler King sent you. I know Evan. He'll have different people on set Sundays. And he does a live stream on Sundays. I think he does a few other days, but I know Sundays is like the main day. I know he has Zach, he has Kenny, CC. So definitely go check him out. He's got like 300 subscribers, so he needs some more. Yeah, he definitely needs some more. So he's fun. Good shorts. He does a lot of shorts on Instagram and stuff. So I like the time travel potential of the story.
I just worry that it gets too unbelievable and then people
because it kind of changes what the show is. I'm not saying it won't be bad, because if they do it right, it could work. But it has potential to be messy.
Yep.
But it has potential to be real.
Bad. I don't like this anymore. You're only going to get one more season of it.
Yeah, maybe if people like really hate it. Yeah, because my real theory is what they're dealing with with loops.
There's a time loop, and then so it's always something else, and they can't get past it, because if it goes this way, it's the end of the entire world. The world ends. So he's trying to figure out a way to figure out a way to get through it.
Yeah. The loop thing is interesting too. I like that. I mean, even the loop thing is it again. Mask of Manjora or Manjara, whatever, Legend of Zelda game where he has 3 days, and at the end of the 3 days, if he doesn't save the world, he has to go back. So again, another Link reference. So even that works. Also, I love that game. Those are my two favorite games to constantly play: Final Fantasy VII, the original on PS1, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. Like those, I can play at any time. Like I have my Retro Pi here. I haven't played with it in a while, but it has all the arcade games in it, and I'll randomly pick it.
Just pull it out no matter what.
Exactly. Yeah. I know I have it's hidden, but I have my you see my little PlayStation 1 classic right there, the little one they have.
The one that they sell now. Yeah.
The little one in a little box and stuff like that. You can't use a disc. But Trying to get retro Dreamcast system.
That'd be cool.
You might be able to play it on the new Raspberry Pi, because I think the Raspberry Pi, what number are they on? 5 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
It has a lot of RAM on it now, and a really good processor where you can play like PlayStation 2 games supposedly, and like probably play like some Dreamcast games on it. So yeah. Look up. I don't know how much you mess with it, Ace, but Raspberry Pi. Was it? There's a whole website dedicated just to a retro Pi. Excuse me. So you can go in and see it. And it's a lot of it's so much fun to mess with. Here's my little Raspberry Pi. Little mini computer. But I got a freaking like a terabyte.
It can't be a full terabyte. It gotta be not 500.
Yeah, I think this one might be like 7 something.
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi sounds delicious. Yeah. What do you got? Little Raspberry Pi thing. It's a lot of fun to mess with. I mean, it's just literally a little teeny computer. And you can do so much shit with this. Like you can do so much shit with this. You can add a camera to it. You can do so much, and I just use it just to play video games. I have another one actually though. Another Raspberry Pi that's connected to my router, and you thought Raspberry Pi sounded delicious, so that app is called a Pi hole. So it's a DNS sinkhole.
Wow.
But that's what it's called. It's called a Pi hole, but it's a DNS sinkhole that connects to your internet, and it catches like 80% of ads before it even gets into your home. So like if YouTube gets angry when you watch ad blocker and stuff, that's a good way to get around a lot of ads. So yeah, Pi hole. Pi hole sounds naughty.
It does.
Whenever I tell anybody, I was like, get a Raspberry Pi and use Pi hole, and they're like, what the fuck?
That's really dirty. That sounds. Never mind. I'm gonna say something about Brandman.
Yeah. Nice, good looking out. Yeah. Then you get a little controller, a wireless controller, and I got fucking couple thousand games on here. I have everything up to a PlayStation 1. I have a PlayStation 2 on here, but it's too laggy. But yeah, couple hundred. I think it's like $100 on Amazon. You get the whole kit, and then you got to buy a memory card.
That's not bad.
Yeah, just look into it. Like on YouTube, there's so many people that mess with RetroPie and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool community. But all right, I'm ready to get out of here. You guys are done.
Yep, I am done mentally.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, let's get out of here. We appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out. Ace, Mama Bear, Fernando was in here. Collectors out for the night. Anzo, always appreciate Anzo. for better or for worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tony, Fernando, Travis was in here hanging out.
Was in here. Yeah.
Yeah. So all the new people over on the Vert, they were coming in, hanging out for a little bit. Yeah, we appreciate all you guys. But let's get out of here. We will see you guys on Thursday. We got Cross. It's the finale of Cross, right?
It is it's the Cross finale. We could talk about One Piece.
Yeah.
We need to talk about everyone with
Invincible.
C2E2. Give us our ideas, because we have Invincible, but we have ideas for C2E2. We want to do some type of game. How we should do it. I want to have ideas. If you guys have an idea of how we can have some type of question and put these in rankings. If you guys have a good way of us doing it, bring us and let us know, because I want to have all that stuff together so we can figure out. We have a week to do it. So yeah, all that stuff sounds fun.
Yeah, I got to charge our microphone, little microphones. Charge that, have that ready. Yeah, the games will be a lot of cool. Yeah, definitely have some good ideas.
So we can figure out a way of doing it that we can hold it up and rank something quick or something easy.
Yeah, I can carry around a little magnetic whiteboard, and we can do something fun.
and pull out the book bag and put it back in the book bag when we're done.
Yep. Sounds fun for sure. But yeah, man, we got Invincible coming out, Cross coming out, One Piece. We still got to talk about One Piece, and then get ready for Project Hail Mary. Get ready for C2E2.
I'm seeing Project Hail Mary. I by the time we come back on Thursday, I've already seen it.
Lucky. I gotta go Friday.
We also probably have Brandman doesn't believe. I think Spider-Man can be there. Spider-Man trailer. Then
Sony's full of shit.
Well, we definitely
every goddamn week they say that shit is coming out. I'm done with them. Either put the fucking
DTF
trailer out or don't.
DTF.
And DTF. Yeah, episode 3 just came out, right? So. Yeah, I like the game of seeing what iconic car Brian can fit in. Y'all played last year.
Or which iconic car I can't fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The brand new day trailer.
Also, was it Travis who brought it up? It was like brand Lou Day. Talking about
brand Lou Day. Because the
Prince,
Will Smith. Yeah,
that had me laughing. I forgot to bring it up. Oh man. But all right, let's get out of here. We appreciate you guys. Have a good week. Have a safe week. And we will see you guys on Thursday.
Hey,
later.
Cast T'Challa. Let's go, Aldous.
See you.